You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
What's up, Black and White sports fans? John Matrix here, and I am back with another video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the join button for channel memberships and check out the merch. And when you get your merch, make sure you use the discount code MARXSUCK, S-U-X, and I'm going to give you 10% off. Let's get into this video now, folks. Let's go to the NFL and Deshaun Watson. Folks, there's been rumors out there that Deshaun Watson wants out of Houston. He's very upset with the direction of the franchise. 4-12 on the year. He had a really good year himself on a personal basis, but however, they were awful. Bill O'Brien was fired in the middle of the season. He was the GM and the head coach. And Texans fans have really been pushing for this for a while, but it did happen this season. Now, folks, we find out more information, according to Chris Mortensen, as to why Deshaun Watson is very unhappy in Houston, okay? And it stems from not only just, the 4-12 season, but also social justice. I was actually on the Sports Wars stream earlier today with Jeremy and Ryan from Sports Wars, and we found out about this. And I said, yeah, I'm going to make a video on this channel. So here it is. Okay. Man, this is becoming a disease, man, in sports, man. Woke sports, social justice, they go hand in hand. And it seems like, sports and social justice right now, they just go hand in hand. It's not about the game. It's not about the business of the game. It has to be about social justice. And folks, when you get involved in social justice, you alienate your fans. Ask the Marx's NBA of China. But Chris Mortensen, he put out a tweet, and this is what he said. Reports about Deshaun Watson's unhappiness with Houston Texans are accurate, and sources close to the QB say he is angry about the team's insensitivity to social justice, including the hiring practices after the franchise failed to interview Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy this past week. Now, the Texans hired Nick Caserio to be their new GM. Now, Caserio is a white man. Bieniemy is a black man. And so, therefore, Deshaun Watson was triggered. Now he's on this rampage here talking about he wants to be traded out of Houston. He just recently signed a 4-year, $156 million extension. He's not going anywhere. I said it on the Sports Wars stream that franchise quarterbacks are extremely hard to come by. There is no way in hell the Texans are gonna let Deshaun Watson just walk away. It's not gonna happen because, for one thing, they're not gonna get equal value. They're just not going to do that, okay? But Deshaun Watson, man, this is the problem, man, with social justice. You can never please an SJW. SJWs, man, it's deep in their DNA that they're not happy unless they are unhappy. Now, granted, Cal McNair, who actually owns the Houston Texans, he actually told Deshaun Watson that he would actually allow Watson to give some input on the GM and the head coach, and that didn't happen. It didn't happen. But however, Deshaun Watson doesn't seem to be angry about that. He's just angry that the Texans decided to hire a white man. So he's strictly focused on race. Race, and that's it. Race and social justice, man. Race and social justice. How many times have we talked about that on this channel, man? 4-12. That is the Texans. Now, the Texans really have not been a well-run franchise anyway. Now, apparently, a lot of teams are actually trying to get Eric Bieniemy to come and interview and probably hire him. But the Texans, man, they have been a disaster pretty much for a while now. They allow Bill O'Brien to stay way too long, if you ask me. But the Texans making bad decisions, it remains to be seen on this hire right here. But if it doesn't work out, I'm not too surprised. But however, I'm not the one that's focusing on the race of the hire. Now, if the Texans actually hired a black man and they did not consult with Deshaun Watson on this, would he have been upset about that? I don't know. But something tells me he would probably be happy with the hire strictly because the guy they hired was black. Nothing to do with qualifications, nothing to do with any of that. Okay? Now, McNair also, they actually hired a firm to give recommendations for minority candidates. One was Omar Khan and Louis Riddick. And neither one of them were actually were hired by the Texans. And I don't believe that they were even interviewed. I'm not sure. But I do think the Rooney Rule is still in place. So I'm pretty sure that the Texans interviewed a minority candidate. I don't really know, but I've never been a fan of the Rooney Rule anyway. It is nothing more than just virtue signaling, you know. I remember when the Cowboys, when they hired Mike McCarthy, they interviewed Marvin Lewis. Marvin Lewis is black. And I was like, there's no way in hell if I'm Jerry Jones, I'm going to hire Marvin Lewis. I mean, you got rid of Jason Garrett. Marvin Lewis is no different than Jason Garrett. But he had to interview him just because he was black. I don't like that rule whatsoever. It's another social justice rule that doesn't work. It just forces people to interview people just for the sake of interviewing. It doesn't work. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of Deshaun Watson being furious because the Texans will not bend the knee enough to social justice? Deshaun Watson, have you seen the NBA? Do you want your league to go down the route of the NBA? Yes, the NFL ratings are down, but they're not NBA level down. If you keep up this act, man, if you keep wanting more social justice, more woke social justice at that, you know, then these players, man, they're not fighting for real social justice. It's pretty clear on that. They're not fighting for real social justice. Every time you see a player out there kneeling for the anthem and they're speaking out against police brutality, they're just standing up for criminals. That's it. They're out there fighting for criminals. They're not fighting out there for real social justice. It's all a sham. It's all a scam. They're not fooling us. They're definitely not fooling me whatsoever. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.